Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Cowboys taking the field on offense, and for a 7th season, it's Dak Prescott who brings them out. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week: 15 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Prescott on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D tackle. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Prescott. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Here's Prescott. Caught left side by Hilton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Prescott off play action. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So the Rams coming back onto the field. Their second drive of the game. And they were in field goal range the last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll give this to Akers running right. Down to the 42, second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top-5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got Higbee complete right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. On 2nd and 7, Mayfield give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Well, this defense for the Rams, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
First down, Prescott. They're going right back to Pittman. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 31, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's got it.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Elliott trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Pollard looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Third and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket. Beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Mayfield off the play fake. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing. Mayfield. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air, eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
When the Dallas Cowboys traded Amari Cooper, it was certainly a sign of the faith that they have in Michael Gallup to step up and be that type of weapon across from C.D. Lamb. He hit 1,100 yards back in 2019, but missed half of last year with a pair of injuries. He steps up here and moves the chains.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Prescott
Swinging this out for Pollard.
and he's taken down inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Throwing, Prescott.
Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Marr is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
From the gun, Mayfield. Well, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. From the 38, Prescott.
That's Gallup on the slant. On the move past the 40.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
And this is going to be incomplete. The LA defense up
the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. But the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. The kick by Maher is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Mayfield. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. Good footwork at the 30. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's got it to Hilton. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And again, it's Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We start over in London, Game 2 of this year's International Series, as it's the New York Giants as the visitors taking on Green Bay.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time,
The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for L.A. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Going to run again here with Pollard. Dances by him. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll drop to throw. Flush down right. This is caught. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. On the give, this is Akers. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cobb. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. On the handoff, it's Akers. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
It's about that time.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Mayfield now. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Mayfield to throw it. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Van Jefferson was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Micah Parsons getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And Gay knocks this one through. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. We're certainly happy they were able to force the fumble, Charles, but wish they would have gotten in the end zone, only getting 3 points there and still facing the second-half deficit.
And they also will understand it's going to be a whole lot tougher to force another turnover the rest of the game because that offense, they're going to be all about ball security from here on out.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he gets it up past the 35. To throw is Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Akers. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Mayfield on 1st down. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And able to work his way down to the 16. The Rams on third down. They're hitting it just 30%, 3 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a pickup of 6. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Akers. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. To throw, Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This one no doubt important for Matt Gay. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Gay's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. Now they go. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. A give up the middle to Akers. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Mayfield on play action. Man open, here is Jones. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And he comes back with one complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And Gay knocks this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Oh, Prescott stripped. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll run here with Akers. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. On the counter, this is Akers. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Gay's kick is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead and pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott, they're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now Prescott. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Now Dak. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. Down to 1 knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Los Angeles, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.